So, hello and welcome to anyone who might be watching in the future and or lurking in the chat. We are going to build the map for the pseudo birthday special raiding Dinosaur Adventureland. If you've been following me or Godless Scummer, you've probably seen, hints to it, but basically I'm going to be running a D&D session where the players will be going after Kent Hovind's tax returns. If you don't know who Kent Hovind is, welcome to the channel. Basically, Kent Hovind is a young Earth creationist grifter who had famously gone to prison for tax evasion, hence the joke. Now, so what do we do? Oh, and hello to Use Your Noodle. Glad to see my specie is in the chat. So, and I'm going to try and keep an eye on the chat as much as I can, but it's going to be a bit of a juggle because I've got one monitor. But anyways, so what do we do when we're building a map? Well, usually when I build a map, I just build it normally. I just build it in Dungeon Painter Studio off of what I want what I want for an encounter, etc. But the case here is the adventure we're actually going to be going after Dinosaur Adventureland. So I figured I'd dip into my analyst background and actually base the D&D map off the maps off the layout of the actual Dinosaur Adventureland. So what I've got here is Google Earth, and I'm going to be basically, first step is to measure the area to see whether or not I'll be able to do it with one map or with or if I'll need multiples. So measure distance and area. I'll just select starting point here. Oh, lovely. It's in meters. Okay. Just kind of, this area looks like, from what I've seen, based on the map provided, like the little drawn out map provided by Kent Hovind's. Okay, now, because D&D is an American game, okay. That's, let's see. So we've got an area of 1,888,702 feet squared. So now I'm going to open up another tab, do a little bit of, let's see, because I would have, didn't really, I should have anticipated needing a calculator. I didn't anticipate needing a calculator. And hello to Godless Scummer and and never again. Yeah, but I mean, if Google has a tool, I'm just going to use the tool. So I'll just go ahead because this, you're the point of this is to watch my pain as I try to make this work. So let's see, calculator. Okay, so Google. Okay, so 1-888-702 1-888-702 divided by 5. Because anyone who knows who plays D&D knows that a typical map square is 5 feet by 5 feet, or 5 feet squared. So let's see. We're at 3,777,040. Okay. So let's see. We'll divide that by 25 because the Roll20 maps are a 25 square grid. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. I'll back up a bit. Not that far. Thought that would just undo the. So 1-888. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to stop screen. Yeah. So let's see. Share screen. Chrome tab. Google Earth. Okay. So I'm going to start a new one. And I don't think we need the entire lake because why would I use an entire lake? Unless it's actually a lake fight. So let's see, measure distance area. I'll say about here. And about here. About here. About. Oh. Nope. I thought that would be able to do something, but no, it didn't. Okay, start new. Bit rusty with the Google Earth. Haven't really touched it for a few years. Actually, no. Oh, yeah. Start new. I am betting Hissy is mused. Or Noodle is mused by this. And just kind of close shape. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we're at. So we're down to just over 1 million square feet. Let's see. Oh. Clear. Oh, okay. So 25 times 5. Okay. So each map should be 125 square feet. So Yes, my analyst job included the use of Google Earth. If you're concerned with how rusty I am, I've been out of it for like over 5 years. So I haven't touched Google Earth in 5 years. Let's see. So we're at just over 1 million. You know what? Yeah, I'll just round down. So let's see here. Google Earth 1048 520. 1048 520. 1048 520. Divided by 125. Let's see how many. Okay, so typical. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. So. Lowest bidder. Unless we're buying bombs. So let's see. Well, I think most of the actual park itself is actually in this little area here, because from what I read on the little crappy map provided by the website, this area up here is like an RV park where the volunteers can so I might do like a little map for up here and then like a little map for down here. But let's see. Measure distance. You know what? Since I'm going that small, close, I can zoom in. Also, Alabama looks really, really dusty. Just saying. Or at least this part of Alabama. So, let's go here. And go to the road. Go there. Lots of room for activities. Okay. So, yeah. So we've got 135,000. That should be workable. By 125. Okay. Let's see. So 135. See. So yeah, now's the question of, do I want to go for accuracy or do I want to go for, yeah, I'll just kind of go for the general feel because yeah. Because it's still telling me I'm going to need like 100 maps to accurately map it out, and that's just kind of ridiculous. Let's check back with the chat. Yeah, here's hoping. Everyone who shares out the link for the game, tag Kent Hovind, and then we'll see. Anyways, so we've got the rough area of what kind of map we're looking at, and I'll be referencing back to it, but you get to look at a blank screen for a bit as I click share. See, application window, Dungeon Painter Studio. And so I'm gonna bring up my Dungeon Painter Studio and actually do something like that. Okay. Okay. So we've got a black grid here. And what I like to do when I make a map is I like to just put on like whatever terrain's going to be most there, given how frigging horribly watered Kent's property looks. Let's go with ground B. Ground B looks like a good choice. So now we're going to there, go off the map for a bit. So 15, so 14 by 20. Okay, and then we're going to go off the map. There is a method to my madness. Yes, he doesn't really water his property. Kind of interesting, considering how much he's obsessed about the flood. But that's beside the point. Damn it. Sometimes that happens. Come on. There we go. And okay. Oh. That's a nifty feature. Okay. So let's see. We got our background ground. I'm gonna reference Dinosaur Adventureland real quick. So up in the top right corner is going to be the main church/center building. And let's see. So let's see. I'll go ahead and do polyline, painted. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what Fantasy Fortress has for walls. Oh, this brick wall looks good. Up the thickness a bit. So let's see. This would be much easier with multiple monitors. Okay, let's see. So, gonna go ahead and put the main building up here. Probably gonna end up making a map of it. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so yeah. And see the roof, just basic tile, so let's see if I can still, nope. Let's see, edit actually, if I can up the thickness. There, palisade worthy of a compound, if I say so myself. Okay, so here we go. Now we go back to grounds and floors because that's how we make roofs. And see, hand painted roofs. See. That looks probably the best bet. So there. So here we go. Got a nice little, got a happy little compound building right up in the corner. Let's zoom out a bit so we can kind of see the whole thing of the map. Just a smidge less. So now let's see. We're going to go to objects because I'm going to channel my inner Bob Ross. And given the layout, we're going to put some, we're going to put a few happy little trees around the place. And just kind of sprinkle some happy little trees around there. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into StreamYards real quick to highlight the happy little compound building. Don't worry about any mistakes. Just make them birds. Happy little birds. So let's see. We got walls. Yep. Just gonna turn. Really need StreamYard to be more accessible. Yep, we're just gonna turn our little mistakes to happy little dinosaurs. So, but I mean, you can do what you want. It's your map. Do this. Turn down the thickness for this. That's basically just gonna be just kind of. Yeah, so let's see. Put a little happy little shed here. Just kind of a cluster of little outbuildings in this area. And yeah, so let's see. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and put another happy little tree kind of over here. And I'm gonna put a big and hello Slim. Put a bigger tree there. And okay. Time to put roofs on those happy little sheds. Go ahead and go with this. Just to kind of differentiate them from the main building. And we're going to do this. Let's see. Ground's realistic. And let's see. Where? Okay. Natural. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Just. Okay. And let's see. Going to select this tree, move it to the top. So it overshadows our quote unquote happy little pond. Let's see. Going back up to grounds realistic. Because there is a smattering of grass. Okay. Just kind of sprinkle little. It's not a complete barren wasteland. It's got some little bits of grass to it. Kind of put a little bit more. Put a little bit around the not so happy little pond. And smooth out that rough edge. Then go back to select. Put the trees on the top. So, because actually select this one, kind of move it here. Let's see. So do Grim and Inky. Let's see what Grim and Inky will give us. Let's see. Just giving it time to. Okay, Grim and Inky won't. Pencil. Okay. Gonna kind of down the thickness on this. Come on. There we go. And go back to select. I swear I'm actually somewhat functional with this program. That's say that looks pretty good. So now going to want to export this as a JPEG. Don't want to show the coordinates because that's annoying. 25 units, 25. Roll 20. So just now I get to name it. So call it. Dino Adventure Land. Save that. Then we're going to go with a new map. Okay. And go back to Dragonville, because it's got the best. Let's see. This time we'll go with desert. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't work. That was a bad plot, so I'm actually going to remove that. That. Let's see. $15 by $25. Oh yeah, it's entered. I'll just edit this. Okay. Third time's the charm. Fourth time's the charm. Enter. There we go. Now, but I am going to edit because I do like those sliders. Zoom out a bit. God damn it. Hey, Gramsy. So, yep. Okay, so here we have our RV lot. So, I appreciate lurkers. Especially seeing as how I seem to be invisible to trolls. At least for now. Who knows how long that'll last, though. You can't have a flood without water. see. Ah, there we go. Now, we actually want this as a square. Let's see. Edit this. Make ourselves a little dock going out into the lake. But mostly, I'll make it a little wider. Mostly, just gonna have a little, basically kind of a parking lot. Just kind of little bits of RVs and vans and cars just kind of parked around. Yeah. Put a couple little loudspeakers there. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so export. JPEG. Okay. Then we get to close. Who knows? Who knows? I'm keeping this largely spoiler free. But let's see. Roll. And so, yeah, let's see. Here we go. Just opening up roll. Oh, yeah, Noodle, you make me laugh. One of the many reasons why I married you. Or one of the many reasons you're awesome. Let's see here. Do. That's what made me laugh, for if anyone was wondering. Yeah. So just do one last little bit of screen sharing. So we're going to go to Roll20, going to create new page, going to go to the Untitled page, zoom out a bit, and go to see, upload, choose a file. Okay, yeah. Never mind. This always takes a while. So, yeah, as I was saying, never mind. So let's see. Oh yeah, want it on documents. Dino Adventureland parking lot. Choose a open. Come on. You know what? Close out of Google Earth because I don't need it. And I think my computer doesn't like running Google Earth and StreamYards at the same time. There we go. While it's doing that, actually, I want this on. Want this on map and background. Here we go. Put that up in the corner. Come on, close there. And since it's exactly 25 by 25, it should, yep, just click right in. And so we have one map done, save for some populating. Working, yeah, trackpads are awesome. Let's see. And here we go. Again, just go ahead and get that to click right in there. And here we have a happy little compound almost all ready to be rated. But of course, that uh, would mean populating the map, and I can't exactly do that live on stream because spoilers. So what's wrong with naming computer files? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the ninja was on the screen because I used it as the token for Anaris before Anaris actually got a token, so it was actually saved in my library. But well, you should know that I'm a highly functioning sociopath. But so any questions about what you just watched before I sign off? Because the maps are built, just need to be populated, and just need the character sheets filled out. So things are well progressing to be ready for the raid on Dinosaur Adventureland coming March 28th. Yeah. So with that, hope you join us for secular D&D on Saturday, assuming life doesn't get in the way and people have spoons for it. And of course, on Sunday, we will be covering the Rush album 2112. And I'm thinking I'm thinking this D&D special one-shot might just replace Media Musings that weekend on the 28th. We'll just have to see. But with that, because I don't see any more questions or anything in the chat, so that has been me, building the map. You asked for this stream, you got this stream, so here it was. And remember, indoctrination is a hell of a drug.